Hey cycling community, this is Steve Bruce of the Cycling Greek. I don't know if you can see me right now, it's about 5:15 a.m. This is my taper ride. Next week is going to be the big event, and that's that big 155-mile, 14,000 feet of climbing event that we have here locally, Climb to Kaiser. This is going to be a lot of miles, like I've usually been doing, but it's going to be a lot less climbing. That's the taper part. I got to meet the others at the start. Let's have a good day. Ending up going alone, a full house, but I'll have a nice group with me to the first climb.
Well, I want to get back just Hey, good morning, America.
Not only you guys are fast, you look fast.
No, that ticket is bad.
That was cool.
While I was with the group, this was not an endurance ride. At one point, the chosen one went to the front, and I got on his wheel. His pull was consistent and strong over the undulating terrain. Just about the whole time I was on his wheel, I was under stress, and I was thinking, man, I'm not sure if I'm going to be ready for the event next week. After a while, I looked behind me, and there's only one person there. The rest of them are not even in sight. Regarding this 155-mile, 14,000 feet of climbing event I'm going to be doing next week, there are two ticks against me. The first is that I've only trained 5 weeks for this. The second is the temperature has gotten real hot real quick. So today is about 103 degrees. At the last weather report, it's going to be up to 112 midweek, and then it's going to go down to about 101. So what I'm going to do is, rather than try and go for some time that I know I'm not going to be able to hit, I'm going to be working with a teammate, and he wants to get under 11 hours, so I'm going to try and get him there. Sometime later, most of the group split off, and there were 3 of us left. We were traversing an up and down part of the course heading to the 3/4 mile wall called Wildcat. The pace is significantly easier, at least until we get to the wall. Once at the top, Stickman, who's in the lead, is going to double back, and Matt and I are going to continue on. Matt and I will do a little more climbing, and then we'll split up. He'll go back on home, and I'll continue on to the major climb. It is starting to get hot.
Now I'm riding solo. So, what I'm fueling with, I got some cool water. Already had some, I felt so good. It was nice and cool in there too. High for today is 93. Which ordinarily I'd love, but this is the first day we've been riding in 93, because usually in the other training ride has been like in the 70s and 80s, and then the ride next week is supposed to be 103, but during the middle of the week it's going to be like 111. It's going to be hot. So what I'm fueling with, water and this mixture here, which is Hammer Nutrition's combination of sustained energy and heat. And I stick about 2 scoops worth in every bottle right now. And at the rest stops, I'm taking some Hammer gels, Hammer Nutrition's Hammer gels, and these little pill packets you've seen me take in the past. These are primarily various Hammer pills, multivitamins, and then Krebs cycle-oriented pills. So I take this about. I start 2 hours into the ride, and I take it every hour. And I take some at the beginning, before the ride too. I almost forgot. I'm taking this too, fully charged. Take it at the beginning of the ride. Has a little bit of caffeine, but mainly for the nitrous oxide. Helps oxygenate the system. And then I carry some around that take it about the 4 or 5 hour mark. So it's about the 4 hour mark, so I'm going to take some now. So now I'm going to fuel up, and I'm going to climb. Getting hot foot again, that's not good. I'm at the almost the top of the climb. I'm at the fire station, and I have the fire station wall coming up. I'm dragging a bit from the heat, from not overtraining, but going to the edge. I'm going to wrestle a lot this week, I think. So, got some shade, got the shoes off. Nice and cool here. Feels good. There he is. I think this camera's good enough for it. There he is. Now I'm at Millerton Store. This is where I usually park when I've done my long climbing rides. I'm at about 94 miles, probably close to 7 hours. It's getting warm. And I'm thinking only gone like 5,000 feet of that. Yeah, it's getting hot. I'm not used to this. So I had to stop again, take my shoes off again. I think what I'm going to do is, rather than go home the usual way, is cut across and go home via Highway 145. Not a lot of bike lane there. Faster cars, but it'll get me home sooner. I'll cut like maybe as much as 10 miles off. And I can use that right now. Okay, it's set to go. Good Lord, home. Okay, 113 miles, about 7:45 ride time, something like 9 1/4 total time. I took a lot of rests. Okay, I'm starting to go under. Comment, like, subscribe. Somewhere. The Cycling Greek.
Enter access code. Disarmed.
Hi, Susie. Thank you.